This represents the whole problem with entertainment right now, where we as fans don't really give a shit about all this stuff. We just want to talk about comic book movies and argue over shit in the movies. Marvel, Disney, and all of these companies have decided they're going to take social justice stands. We're going to preach to all of you about what's important. Black Lives Matter, believe all women, all of this bullshit.
What was that last one you just said?
Believe all women.
Oh.
Yeah,
except when it threatens one of our stars.
Exactly.
Whoopsie doopsie whoopsie.
Yes.
Nerdrotic.com.
I think we should kind of talk about Jonathan Majors. Like, where's he at now, Ryan? Not in jail.
NYC apartment.
Yeah.
So they looking at hiring a different lawyer.
He bailed out.
So Jesus, he got arrested on Saturday. He was officially charged, and obviously, released on his own reconnaissance, whatever. Charged on Sunday. I think his next technical court appearance is in May. But he was charged with assault, strangulation, harassment. He was very adamant that, hey, I did not do this. This did not happen. We're looking forward to clearing my name. And listen, with everything we've seen, especially in the aftermath of the Johnny Depp Amber Heard trial, let's just be real. Amber Heard and women like her who have made false allegations, false Me Too allegations, tried to ruin men's career, they have pretty much made it now the standard that when you hear these things, we're very predisposed to, hey, we got to fucking wait to hear all this shit before we actually can make a assessment of what happened. So people said, hey, we want to know more details. Well, the lawyers said we have exculpatory evidence. We have video evidence. We have all of these things. So far, they released text messages. And the text messages don't exactly look the best for Mr. Jonathan Majors. It confirms that she did have injuries resulting from a fight that they had. But she says, hey, it was my fault. I shouldn't have tried to grab your phone.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
I beat my wife every time she reaches for my phone. So
I thought
I
there was like some sort of video
Yeah.
released as well.
Now, Your Honor, he
There's
may
no
have
video that's been
twatted her
released.
and strangled her, but she tried to
my
take his
God.
phone.
Did
Yeah.
they give a reason
He's like,
why
really? Okay.
they released those texts?
The lawyer released that to TMZ because they wanted to show the couple times in there that the woman said, it's not, I told them it's not your fault. I don't want you to be charged. That's what's in there. Now, listen, to be as fair as possible, I got nothing against Jonathan Majors other than I think he was in a bad Ant-Man movie. I'm not super cool about Jonathan Majors. I don't care either way, but it could be the case that she tried to grab his phone. He moved away and she started fucking hitting him. She got pissed and he tried to stop her or tried to whatever, maybe retaliate, whatever. That could be the case. But these text messages don't clear anything like that up. Having someone who's a potential victim of domestic violence saying it was my fault, I don't want him charged, isn't anything new. So it is a sloppy situation that I think everybody wants the actual truth about. And I don't know if we're going to get that, at least until they release the video that they've claimed that they have. It shows, everything was just fine. But they should probably release that.
Well, these text messages, I think, I don't know why they released it. Number two, I feel like those are not authentic text messages. Those are very strategically typed. That her responses are strategically typed. There's no, if I'm not mistaken, there's no spelling errors. Punctuation is perfect. Everything is structured perfectly. Everything is carefully said.
They got paragraphs and shit.
It's a whole thing. And the fact that they released that thinking that was going to help, that feels like a strategic message from her. And I don't know why they thought releasing that was going to help him at all. But that's
even
how
before
I
this,
look at it.
even before these texts came out, when she redacted her alleged claims.
This is her redaction. Just so you know, this is her redaction. Just so everybody is aware.
Felt like she was being pressured into it, or like even before these came out. She was like, "Oh wait, I'm sorry, I didn't know this was going to be as big of a thing. He didn't do anything," and then they brought these out, and it looks kind of even worse.
Kind of.
Well, it kind of looks like a victim of domestic abuse begging her abuser.
A little bit.
Not to leave.
It does.
It also seems
does.
really
A
unusual.
little bit, yeah.
Like, don't they keep all this shit under the radar before they've sort out a case and know what they're doing? Just throwing this out just seems like a really bad idea. I don't know.
Well, the thing is, here's the problem: is we live in this fucking era that all of a sudden this accusation is out there, and this person gets ads pulled. This accusation's out there, and Jonathan Majors had ads for the Army that he did for the Final Four for March Madness. Immediately got taken off the air.
Damn.
I'm sure he has other endorsements that are like just walking away from him, all because the allegation and the arrest before anything's proven, before anybody really knows any of the details.
I said this earlier in our stream, but like this represents the whole problem with entertainment right now, where we as fans don't really give a shit about all this stuff. We just want to talk about fucking comic book movies and argue over shit within the movies. Marvel, Disney, and all of these companies have decided they're going to take social justice stands. We're going to preach to all of you about what's important. Black Lives Matter. Believe all women. All of this bullshit.
What was that last one you just said?
Believe all women.
Oh.
Yeah,
Except when it threatens one of our stars.
Exactly.
Whoopsie
When
doopsie
it threatens
whoopsie.
us.
Yes.
Except when it's Gina Carano.
Exactly. And now we're at a point in time where you have to make the determination. Do Black Lives Matter? Or do we believe all women, Marvel? Which is it? And this is the
Don't
problem
forget,
with
no
taking-
more white comfort, too. We
No
can't
more
forget
white
that.
comfort.
Yeah.
Exactly. Shout out to J.J. Abrams. So this is the problem when you take these definitive stances on these topics when they fit your narrative. Now you're caught in a situation where you're going to look like hypocrites because
Wait a
you
minute.
are.
Did you just
And-
say only a Sith deals in absolutes?
That's right. As drop back 3 for the win.
Yep.
Boom. It's over.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.
Hey, if you like what we do here at Nerdrotic Daily, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you could do that with your favorite YouTuber as well, I'm sure they would appreciate it as much as I do.